Former Trump attorney Jenna Ellis is already delivering for prosecutors in Georgia. In a leaked video deposition, Ellis told prosecutors that Dan Scavino, a senior White House official, had actually insisted to her that the then president had no plans to leave office, quote, under any circumstances, despite losing the 2020 election and all the different challenges. Ellis said she had approached Scavino at the 2020 White House Christmas party to apologize for her essentially impossible quest to get the election results thrown out in court. And this is her testimony. Take a look.
The conversation was around December 19th of 2020 at the White House Christmas party. And I emphasized to him, I thought that the claims and the ability to challenge the election results was essentially over, because he said to me in a kind of excited tone, well, we don't care and we're not going to leave. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, the boss, meaning President Trump, and everyone understood the boss, that's what we all called him. He said the boss is not going to leave under any circumstances. We are just going to stay in power. And I said to him, well, it doesn't quite work that way, you realize. And he said, we don't care.
Democracy. Who cares, man? We're just gonna stay in power. Huh.
Oh my God, he admitted.
There it is. So now Ellis said that both she and Scavino had some drinks, probably not 3 sheets to the wind like Giuliani. Nonetheless, a couple drinks here and there. It's a Christmas party, whatever. They're having fun. But she said, look, I don't think that it affected either his mental state or my memory. So, yeah, uh-oh. Again, pretty clear, like, yeah, no, the boss says we're not going to leave. We're staying. There ain't nothing you can do about it. We're here to stay. Uh-oh. So, now, based on what we know, and the efforts, of course, that we've seen so far, Trump to stay in power, seems like they're fairly serious about it. It was more than just like a, oh, we're having fun kind of thing. We ain't up for leaving. Like that scene out of Wolf of Wall Street, you know? No, not that. They're pretty serious. Now, actually, I can recall that in the movie, they were also pretty serious. Okay, but anyway, an attorney for Trump who was denied wrongdoing in the Fulton County case called the purported private conversation described by Ellis, quote, absolutely meaningless, in a statement to the network. Yes, that whole discussion that we had about not honoring the election results and not doing a peaceful transfer of power, absolutely meaningless. Oh, in fact, here's a quote from Steve Sadow. The only salient fact to this nonsense line of inquiry is that President Trump left the White House on January 20th, 2021 and returned to Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. If this is the type of bogus, ridiculous evidence DA Willis intends to rely upon, it is one more reason that this political travesty of a case must be dismissed. Okay, the fact that their conspiracy, that's what this was, conspiracy, did not work, didn't make it less of a conspiracy. Again, conspiracy, when one or more people conspire to do something illegal. Look, if this was the only thing, he might be right. They wouldn't have a case. But it's not the only thing. This is one more piece of evidence on top of the pile where Trump and his inner circle had conspired to remain into power illegally, to seize power. You had John Eastman in the memos outlining how they wanted to invalidate the 2020 election. You had the fake elector plot. You had the Green Bay sweep pushed by none other than Steve Bannon. The Oath Keepers getting sentenced for seditious conspiracy for their actions on January 6th to help Trump remain into power. And there's a lot more here, but it's all connected. And it's all connected by one thing, one man's desire to stay in power no matter what. It failed last time, yes. But knowing this, can we really afford to give Trump another try?